Okay, on this clip, I was going to address about communication and how to communicate to yourself, because communication is very wide. That's one thing many people don't know. Communication is wide. There is communication between you and people, and then there is like audio, written, visual, and then there's communication between you, interpersonal, personal, intrapersonal, all those definitions of many forms of communication. Sometimes even silence is communication. It's said that when one is asked a question and then is followed by silence, normally it indicates a lie or the truth, depending on the circumstances. And conforming somebody to fall for communication the way you want it, how you know it, is also like not having an open mind. You see, a mind should be like an umbrella. When it's open, it's helpful, but when it's closed, it's a liability. So if you're this kind of person who have a closed mind and you think that things should happen this way because you were taught that way, or because you believe that way, or maybe because you're a professional and you believe this is more professional way of handling situation, of communicating, of writing, then that is having a closed mind like an umbrella. That's what I call an umbrella. Yeah. So when you are communicating to people, it's good. This is my 20 cents. It is good to have an open mind, not a closed mind. Yeah. Because you might not know what that person is trying to communicate. Yeah. The person might be doing some things purposefully, and there you are, you think that this person does not know what they're doing, this person is bogus, this person cannot teach you. You can learn from anybody, even a madman, the one who walks in the market carrying all those rags and everything. You can learn from them. They can even be more helpful. They can even see sometimes more sense than you see. You who thinks that you're educated and you're sane, and the doctors have checked you out, or you're a doctor yourself. So that is being humble in your communication and your thoughts and making assumptions. I remember when I was growing up in my secondary school, our high school principal, Mrs. Chariot at Pangani Girls, she was always against assumption. She used to say, you assumed, with her accent. You made assumptions, like meaning that you assumed. You should have been certain. And the only way to be certain is to communicate. Yeah? And the best way to communicate is to make sure that you understand each other. Yeah, you are at optimum. That when you're communicating, it's at a win-win level. Yeah, don't make assumptions. Don't look at someone because you know them on this level. You want them to be on that level. Yeah. If someone shows something you think they're showing off, or if you notice somebody has a different accent in another language, you think that they're they're showing off, that their English is better, that they are more better educated, because most of the people coming from Commonwealth countries believe that speaking good English is indication of better educated or class, you know. That those are assumptions. And then also another thing I've noted, when you're communicating, there is the verbal and then the non-verbal. You got to be careful to listen to the verbal and the non-verbal communication that's coming from someone. So those are things that I've noticed with communication. And then assumptions. This person thinks they're better. Well, maybe you are the one who thinks they feel they're better and thinking that being like them is better. You notice the drift. It's very interesting drift. You look at a person, you assume that they feel they're better, and they don't even know they feel they're better. So you just attack them. You attack them. Yeah? Because of your own assumptions. So that is where, again, we lose communication. So at some point, one should just let go on what they believe should have taken place, or it is, or should be, and live on what's happening, the reality.